Behind the Brand takes an inside look at the people in Orange County that are making things happen. From up-and-coming entrepreneurs to the Fortune 500s, we show you how they go about their business. Get behind the brand and meet the innovators with the know-how and vision to succeed in today's Orange County. I'm Bryan Elliott, and you're watching Behind the Brand. I'm here with author Scott Stratten, who wrote the book UnMarketing. Scott, you talk about 3 P's in the book: point, prove, perform. What is that?
Well, when you're trying to show people something, you're doing a presentation, writing a book or a blog post, when you say, this is my theory, you want to make your point, you want to prove it by showing some kind of case study where it's been in action, but then most importantly, tell me how to put it in action. So if you're going to talk about writing an article successful and saying, I think you should write an article, it makes you look like an expert, and you say, Jeff, the financial planner, wrote one, it worked, well then, help me write an article now. Help me break it down. And if you just use that simple 3-step, those 3 Ps versus the old 3 Ps in marketing, it'll really allow your marketplace or your people who want to learn from you make actionable things very quickly. And you'll notice if you help your market do something, not just read something, but do it, they'll really stay with you.
How do we start engaging? Where should we start engaging?
And one of the problems is there's too many choices. And just virtually, there's too many choices. From social media to Web 2.0, there's so many choices. And I really think you can even start engaging a little bit in person by going to events, by going and talking to people, not to pitch them, not to sell, to get to know. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Get to know them. I call it getting yourself above Google, which is nobody goes and searches for an accountant on Google if they've already met somebody they already like and trust. It makes it ridiculous, but we spend so much time search engine rankings and SEO. Get above that and start talking. So if you're new or you just have a limited amount of time, personally I would go to something local once a month, try it out, get your feet wet, because it's intimidating to start, but you can get in there. Don't lead with a business card, lead with a hello and get to know somebody.
How do you break into that circle though with people who obviously already know each other? And it's maybe even feels like there's a click or something going on. How do you do that? How do you get in there?
One of the things I like, that's one of the things I like about Twitter, is you can start talking virtually first before you get into the physical circle at events. It feels like high school sometimes. But on Twitter, you can start talking so you get warmed up to them. So when they see you, they can recognize you at the event and you feel like you know them because you do. You've already got to know them virtually. It's a good combination. I don't think virtual should ever replace in person. I think it should complement each other. And it's changed networking events for me. It's changed networking events for everybody I know who's actually used it like that.
Well, thanks for spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you.
And with a few minutes with them and imparting some of your words of wisdom. Really appreciate it.
Right.
Good luck to you and some of the things you're doing in the future.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.